Hey everybody, so this is our first phonics lesson in a while, and this is your phonics lesson for Tuesday, May the 4th. And my cat is not happy right now because there's a gnat on my light and she's going crazy. So if you hear her meowing, that is why. She's not a happy kitty right now. She wants to get it, but it's too high for her to jump up and get. So, sorry. It's okay. It's just a gnat. Anyway, all right, so we are on lesson 1 of Unit 6 in phonics. And it's going to be a little different now because we no longer are going to do the mix-it-ups and the phoneme manipulations and things like that. We're going to do a lot of review and a lot of grammar. And we're going to do a lot of stories. So it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen so we can get started. I know you're so unhappy. You want to get that bug, don't you? You want to get it. It'll be okay. It won't bother you. All right, so we are on lesson 1 of Unit 6. And our learning targets for today are: I can read consonant sounds in the code flipbooks. I can practice and alphabetize my new spelling words, and I can review different parts of speech. So we are going to review the vowel spellings that we have learned so far. It's going to be a little different. If you were with me in person, you would be able to use your individual code charts, but you guys don't have those. So all right, so I'm going to say a word. I'm going to tell you a sound, and then you are going to tell me the consonant that makes that sound. Okay? So, 1 second, let me get my paper all ready. I'm going to pause for just a second. All right, so let's start the race. Okay, so I am thinking of a sound that says And a word that has that sound is the word nut. What letter do you think I am using? The letter N. Yeah, like in the word nut. Very good. Okay, so I am thinking of another sound that has that sound in it. And another word is like not or no. What could that spelling be? The KN, like in knock. Good. So I'm thinking of another sound, the sound r, r, like in rock and raft, or red. Okay, good. Another sound is like in wreck and wrong and right. What could that spelling be? WR, also in wrist. Very good. So a sound I'm thinking of is w, like wet and wild and water. What spelling could you think of for w? W, like in wet. And there's another way to spell the sound w, like in what and why and where and when. That spelling is WH. Good. Another sound I'm thinking of is j, like gym and that's the only thing I can think of right now. the G that makes the J sound. Good. And another spelling for the J sound is the letter J, like in jump. Good. Okay, the next sound I'm thinking of is like frog and from and front and off, not off, of. It's just the F sound with the letter F, like in fit. And I'm also thinking of the sounds like off and stuff and stuff. It's the double S, F spelling for the sound. Good. All right, so there are two spellings that we have not learned yet. And we're going to learn one of those spellings today. Two spellings for the sound that we haven't learned, and we're going to learn one today. And before we do, let's look at our new spelling words. So here we have noise, kneel, ripple, whistle, western, jolly, gentle, photo, graph, traffic, night, wrinkle, ferret, window, jungle, ginger, margin, dolphin, finish, and Britain. Did you hear any words in that list that had the sound that are not F or double F? What letters made that sound? The PH. Good. So let's review each spelling word one at a time. I'm going to say it. I want you to say it after me. Ready? Noise, night, wrinkle, ripple, ferret, whistle, window, western, jungle, jolly, ginger, gentle, margin, photo, dolphin, kneel, graph, finish, traffic, and our tricky word for today is the word Britain. Britain is an island in Europe where England and Scotland and Ireland are located, and Wales. Britain is the tricky spelling word, the name of an island located in Europe. So let's put our words in ABC order, okay? So in order to do this, I'm actually going to have to get out of this. Okay. So let's see. We need to start by looking at what? The first letter of the word, okay? So do we have any words that start with A? No, none of these words start with A. So what comes after A? B. Do we have any words that start with B? Yeah, we have the word Britain, which is already right there on the front, on the very top, Okay, so what comes after B? C. I don't see any words that start with C. Do you? Mm-mm. What letter comes after C? The letter D. Good. So we already have the D here. So we have B and the D already there together. Okay, what comes after D? Excuse me. The letter E, but I don't see any words that start with E. So what comes after E? We have the letter F, but look, we have two that have F. We have finish and ferret. What's going to come first, finish or ferret? And how do we know? What do we have to look for? We got to look for that second letter in the word. So we have I and E. What comes first in the alphabet, I or E? A, B, C, D, E. So ferret is going to go first. So I'm going to move Jolly. And then I'm going to put ferret right there. That's not the word ferret. Oops. I grabbed the wrong word. All right, so there we have ferret, and then we have finish. Good. All right, so what comes after A, B, C, D, E, F, G? We have a couple of G words, don't we? We have gentle and graph and ginger. Oh, this is going to be hard. So we have G-I, G-E, and G-R. What comes first, E, I, or R? Well, we just said over here that the E will come first. So gentle is going to come next. And then ginger, because it's the I, G-I. And then graph will come last because it's G-R. All right, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Do we have any words that start with H? No. After H comes I. I don't see any words that start with I. The next letter is J. Well, we have two words. We have jolly and jungle. They both start with J. So now we got to look at letter 2. I have O and a U. What comes first, O or U in the alphabet? The O comes first. That's right. So we're going to have jolly and then jungle. Right, so we've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Do we have any words to start with K? Yep, we do right here, the word kneel. Now it doesn't make the K sound, but it still starts with the letter K. Okay, H, I, J, K, L. Do we have any words to start with L? I don't see any. What about M? Do we have words to start with M? The word margin. Margin needs to go right there. All right, after M comes the letter N. And look, we have two words that start with N. We have night and noise. What word is going to come first, night or noise? And how do you know? Because the I comes before the O, so night goes first and then noise. All right, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Do you have any O's? I don't see any words that start with O. What about P? Right here, the word photo. It doesn't sound like a P. It says, but it still starts with a P. All right, so we have P, Q, no Q's. Let me pull this word out so we see what our words that we have left. All right, so these are words we have left. So P, Q, we don't have any Q's. Do we have any R's? We do. We have ripple. Okay, so those are. After R comes S. No S's. T. Traffic. All right, what about U? S-T-U. Nope. B. W. Well, look at this. We have 4 words with a W. We're going to have to look so carefully at these 4 words. All right, W-H, W-E, W-R, W-I. Well, what comes first in the alphabet? H, E, R, or I? A, B, C, D, E. So Western's going to go first. Okay, E, F, G, H. Whistle's going to go next. H, I, window. And then wrinkle will go last. Okay, so our words are now in alphabetical order. Good job. All right, so let's look at worksheet 1.1 that you're going to do today or take home. All right, so here is your letter to your family member with all of your words for this week. It's just a take-home sheet. You don't have any ABC order on this one today. So now we have a new focus spelling today. We're going to look at the sound with PH, just like we identified in some of those spelling words, the PH, like in graph and photo, say. So this is the 3rd spelling that we will learn for the sound. All right. So which of these spellings is the most common? The double F, like in stuff, the F, like in fit, or the PH, like in phone? How do we know it's the most common? What tells us on these spelling cards? Yeah, that power bar is so big. It tells us compared to double F and PH, the F is the most common way to spell the sounds. All right, so let's read some words that have the PH spelling. Oops. 1 second. Okay, I had to switch my camera and I had to find my words. Okay, so here is the word pharmacy. See the PH in the front? It says pharmacy. Orphan. Orphan. Here's someone's name. Philip. Philip. Here's the word fear. Fear. You may have heard that word in math class. Autograph. Autograph. Phone. Phone. And here's the word phase. Phase. Here's the word graph. Graph. And phantom. Phantom. You should know this one. Phonics. Here's another name. Joseph. Trophy. Photo. Elephant. Dolphin. Phrase. and alphabet. Those are some words with PH in them that make the f sound instead of. Okay, so let's look at worksheet 1.2. We're going to work on part of it together. Okay, the directions say, read these words that have the sound spelled PH. Then circle the letters that stand for the sound in each word. A little bit there. All right, so we have the word phone, phrase, graph, sphere, dolphin, triumph, orphan, phantom, paragraph, alphabet, photograph, emphasize, physical, atmosphere, pharmacy, elephant, homophone, telephone, microphone, Joseph, amphibian, apostrophe, geography, biography. All right, so now we're going to circle the letters that stand for the sound, and it's the PH. So we're going to circle PH, phone, phrase, graph, sphere, dolphin, triumph, orphan, phantom, paragraph, alphabet, photograph, emphasize, physical, atmosphere, pharmacy, elephant, homophone, telephone, microphone, Joseph, amphibian, apostrophe, geography, biography. Very good. All right, so let's do this part together. We're going to use the words from the box. We have photograph, homophones, amphibian, trophy, alphabet, paragraph, telephone, and dolphin. So Philip answered the telephone. Good. Z is the last letter in the alphabet. Ralph saw a blank swimming in the sea. Dolphin, good. Sophie took this blank of her sister with her camera. Photograph. Stephanie wrote the first blank of the story. Paragraph, good. Randolph won a trophy. Nice. Road and road are homophones. We kind of talked about these a little last week. Homophones are words that sound the same but are spelled differently and have different meanings. A frog can live on land or in the water. It is an amphibian. Oops. There we go. Good job, guys. All right, so today we're going to review several parts of speech. So tell me, what is a noun, guys? What is a noun? A noun is a person, a place, or a thing. We also know a noun is an animal or a feeling or an expression. What is the difference between a common noun and a proper noun? So a common noun names anything in general, like you say dancer, castle, elevator, cat, store, restaurant, park, okay? But a proper noun names a specific person, place, or thing, like Pepsi, Jane, Empire State Building, Target, McDonald's, Walmart, Tennessee, Kentucky, United States of America. Those are all specific people, places, or things, and they all start with a capital letter. So let's name some examples of common and proper nouns. So some common nouns: fern, man, card, catfish, girl, cake, train. So what are some common nouns that you can think of? So you need to think, because that's part of that is what your work is going to be today in your journal, is you are going to write some common nouns for me. Let's name some proper nouns. We have Kamala Harris, Mr. Johnson. There's one of those abbreviations, title abbreviations we've learned about. The Statue of Liberty, February, United States of America, McDonald's, Mr. Clark. So what are some proper nouns that you can think of? You're going to make a list of those in your journal also. So let's think about, what is an adjective? What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun, like a tall tree. The tree is tall. Tall is describing the tree. Blue sky. The sky is blue. So blue is describing the sky. So let's name some adjective noun pairs. You guys ready? We have red stocking. So the stocking is red. Red is the adjective. Stocking is the noun. Happy girl. The girl is happy. So happy is the adjective describing the noun girl. Shy child. The child is the noun, and shy is the adjective describing her. Hot boy. Boy is the noun. Hot is the adjective describing the noun. Pretty toddler. Well, toddler is a person, and we know that, so it's a noun, so that means pretty is the adjective describing the toddler. Sick kid. Kid is a noun, it's a person, and sick is the adjective describing the person. Messy paint. Paint is a thing, it is a noun, and messy is the adjective describing that noun. So what are some adjective and noun pairs that you can think of? You're going to be writing those down in your journal today. What's a verb? A verb is an action word. Let's name some examples of verbs. Run, read, sleep, jump, throw, dig. What are some verbs that you can think of? Okay, so we're going to do some parts of speech and apostrophes on worksheet 1.3. Okay. Directions say, for each sentence, circle the common noun, draw a box around the proper noun, draw an arrow from the adjective to the noun that it describes, and draw a wiggly line under the verb. All right, Sisters Forever is a good film. Well, what's the name of the movie? Sisters Forever is the name of the movie, so that makes it a proper noun. What's the verb? Is the verb. Oops, it's not going to let me make a squiggly line. I need to just draw. Undo. Alrighty. Now, what is the other noun in the sentence? Film. And what is the word describing the film? Good. Good is the word describing the film, so it is the adjective. All right, next sentence. It will be a sunny day on Monday and Tuesday. What are the proper nouns in this sentence? Well, I know Monday is a proper noun. Tuesday is a proper noun. I know the word day is a noun. What word is describing the word day? Sunny. What's the verb? Will be is the verb. We're not going to use it as a noun because that is a pronoun. The class sang the patriotic tune Yankee Doodle. What are the proper nouns of the sentence? Yankee Doodle is the name of the song, so that's the proper noun. What is the common noun? It says there's two common nouns. We have the word class and tune, which is another word for a song. What is the describing word for tune? What kind of tune is it? It's a patriotic tune. Good. And then what's the verb? There's one verb. Sang. Good. All right, the next one is King Henry wore a gold crown. What is the proper noun in that sentence? King Henry, very good. What's the common noun? Crown, good. And what is the word that's describing the crown? It's a gold crown, good. What's the verb? What did King Henry do? He wore a gold crown, good. We planned a family trip to New York City for June and July. What are the proper nouns for that sentence? New York City. June, and July. Very good. What are the common nouns? Trip. Good. And there is a word that describes that trip. What kind of trip is it? A family trip. What's the verb? Land. Very good. You guys are getting really good at these. Miss Andrews, our math teacher, lives on Duncan Street. There are two proper nouns in this sentence. What are they? Miss Andrews. What's the other one? Duncan Street. Very good. What is the common noun in this sentence? Teacher. And which word describes what kind of teacher she is? The math teacher. And what's the verb in the sentence? What does Miss Andrews do? She lives. Very good. All right, two more to go. The older boys are at Rock Creek Park. Where are the proper nouns in this sentence? Rock Creek Park is one big proper noun. It's one place. What is the common noun? Boys. What's the word that describes the boys? The adjective. Older boys. Good. What's the verb in this sentence? This one's a little tricky because it's not really an action. Are is the being verb. Good. All right, last one. Jason ate a yummy hamburger at Smith's Burger House. There are two proper nouns. What are they? Jason and Smith's Burger House. Very good. What is the common noun? A hamburger. And what's the word that describes the hamburger? Yummy. And what is the verb in this sentence? Ate. Very good. All right, so we are going to draw a circle around the correct tense. Did it happen in the past, in the present, or will it happen in the future? Okay, so the little cub will grow into a fierce lion. Has it already happened? Is it happening now, or will it happen in the future? In the future, and you know this because it says will grow. Rachel looks at the menu. Past, present, or future? The verb is looks, so it is in the present. Robert will remove the blue sheets from the bed. We have will, which means he has not done it yet, so it is in the future. I told the truth. Told. That happened in the past. The boys formed 3 teams. Formed is the verb. It has ed at the end of it, so that tells me it happened in the past. Dad will purchase a new jacket. There's that word will again. What does that tell us? It's happening in the future. Sylvia ate a banana this morning. Ate is the verb. What does ate tell us she did? Did she do it yesterday, today, or tomorrow? It happened in the past. It happened earlier this morning. Janet rides the bus home every day. Is that past, present, or future? That is present. Matt enjoyed the show. That ED tells us it happened in the past. Tim caught a fly ball at the baseball game. That is happening in the past. All right. So you're going to take home worksheet 1.1, which is just the letter for your family. And you're going to take home 1.4 today. Oops, let me pull that one up for you. Okay, so you're going to do worksheet 1.4 today, which is just you doing ABC order in the boxes like you normally do. You have these 5 words. You're going to put those 5 words in ABC order, these 5 words in ABC order, these 5 words in ABC order, and these 5 words in ABC order. And that is all the work that you need to do for me today, other than the journal, where you are going to make a list of common nouns and proper nouns, adjectives and verbs. And I cannot show you that right now because I left my journal at school, but I will post a picture with this video to show you what I want it to look like. You're just going to make it the page into a square, 4 squares. 1 square will have common nouns, 1 square will have proper nouns, 1 square will have adjectives, 1 square will have verbs, okay? So maybe just 4 to 5 of each, right? So our learning targets for today were, I can read consonant sounds in the code flip books. I can practice and alphabetize my new spelling words, and I can review different parts of speech. So that is the whole lesson for today. Like I said, it was a lot of reviewing and a lot of practice. I will post a picture in the morning of what I want your journal to look like, and you'll have the one ABC order sheet to work on. So you'll just have those 2 things to do for me today. And that's it, guys. I hope everybody has a great week. I hope we get back to our schedule, gets back to normal quickly, and this testing is over because I'm tired. All right, so let me do the secret word of the day for you. Hold on, let me get out of this. There we go. Pull up the word of the day. So our word for today is wedding. Today's word is wedding. Love a good wedding. All right, so you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.